The phone buzzed at 7:12 p.m. Sarah froze for a second before picking it up. The warehouse was almost empty. Lights half off. Evening rain tapping the tin roof like impatient fingers. One last order. Urgent. Floor 9. Old Business Tower downtown. The dispatcher's voice was flat. Too flat. Client says it cannot wait. Elevator is under repair. Sarah looked at the clock. Her shift was supposed to end in 18 minutes. She said yes anyway. As she grabbed the package, she felt it. That small tight feeling in the chest. The one that comes before trouble. Outside, the building stood dark and tired, like it had seen too many nights like this. Sarah stepped inside. The elevator doors were locked. A paper sign hung crooked. Out of service. She sighed, adjusted her bag, and started climbing. The stairwell smelled of dust and old paint. First floor. Second. Third. Her shoes slapped against concrete steps. The sound echoed, lonely and sharp. By the fifth floor, her breathing changed. Shorter. Faster. She stopped once, just for 3 seconds. Hand on the railing. Sweat already soaking the back of her uniform. She thought of her mother waiting at home. Dinner getting cold. Bills on the table. She kept going. 7th floor. Her legs burned now. Each step felt heavier than the last. The package was not big, but urgency made it weigh more. By the 9th floor, her vision blurred for a moment. She leaned against the door. Wiped her face. Knocked. The door opened hard. A man in a crisp suit stood there, phone in hand, annoyance written all over his face. "You're late," he said. Sarah swallowed. "I'm sorry, sir. The elevator is not working." I ran up. He looked her up and down. Sweat. Messy hair. Heavy breathing. "That's not my problem," he snapped. "Do you know how important this delivery is?" She held out the package with shaking hands. He did not take it. Instead, he checked his watch. "I've been waiting 20 minutes. This is unacceptable. I will complain. People like you think time is cheap." Sarah opened her mouth to explain. He raised his hand. "Enough. Give me your supervisor's number. I will make sure you never work again." Her heart dropped. The stairwell felt smaller. Hotter. She felt tears burning, but she held them back. "I did my best," she said quietly. That only made him angrier. Behind them, footsteps echoed. Slow. Steady. Sarah turned. A man stood a few steps down. Plain jacket. Calm eyes. Her boss. Mr. Daniel. He had come himself when he saw the order details. Something about it felt off to him too. "What's going on here?" he asked. The client turned fast. "Finally. Your delivery girl is incompetent. She's late, sweating all over my floor, and wasting my time." Daniel looked at Sarah. Her face was pale. Hands trembling. Shoes wet with sweat. He picked up the package from her gently. Then he faced the client. "She ran up 9 floors because the elevator is broken," Daniel said. His voice was calm, but firm. "She did her job." "That's not my concern," the client replied. "I pay for service, not excuses." Daniel nodded slowly. Then he did something unexpected. He placed the package on the floor. Between them. "Sir," Daniel said, "this delivery is cancelled." The client laughed. "You can't do that." "I can," Daniel replied. "And I will." The stairwell went quiet. "You threatened to fire my employee without knowing her situation. You disrespected her effort. We do not serve people who treat others like this. The client's smile faded. You will lose business. Daniel shrugged. We might. But we won't lose our values. He turned to Sarah. Are you okay? She nodded, though her legs still shook. Go home, he said. I'll handle this. Sarah hesitated. Sir, I'm sorry if I caused trouble. Daniel looked at her. You didn't. You showed dedication. The client tried to interrupt. Daniel raised a hand. We are done here. Outside, rain had slowed. Sarah sat on the steps of the building, breathing in cool air. She felt lighter. Not because the shift ended, but because someone stood up for her. Daniel came down a few minutes later. He handed her a bottle of water. You did well, he said. She finally let the tears fall. Thank you, she whispered. Daniel smiled. Kindness costs nothing. Silence costs too much. The next morning, something changed. A message circulated in the company chat. Short. Clear. We respect effort. We protect our people. No delivery is worth someone's dignity. Orders did not drop. They increased. A week later, a review appeared online. From a different client who witnessed the scene. Not about speed. About character. Months later, Sarah trained new staff. She told them about stairs. About sweat. About fear. But most of all, about respect. Because true character is not shown when things are easy. It is shown when someone is tired, vulnerable, and still treated as human. Kindness is not weakness. Humility is not smallness. And leadership is not power, it is protection. How we treat others, especially when we think no one is watching, reveals who we truly are. If this story touched you, share it. Someone out there might need to be reminded that respect still matters.